it's April 21st, 2017. Just got to this hostel here in Minsk. I cannot even connect to the internet. I get exactly what you see here. This is where I would connect under the normal circumstances, but cannot even do so. And if I diagnose connections, it mentions something to me about security settings, etc. However, I gotta say I've never seen anything like this yet. First issue that I want to discuss. I'm just kind of tired of encountering always totally new irregular situations, and while Windows is diagnosing this issue, I want to point out this other problem that I have. It's this backpack that I have just bought. It was quite expensive in Ukraine, in Lviv, exactly 2 days ago. Believe it or not, somebody within 2 days, it's a military backpack, very strong backpack, way stronger than what is needed for this trip. Somebody already have gone, and I think this was done in this very hostel, have cut me like this, the backpack from behind already. And he did cut this on both sides, so you can see that he cut here, and he cut here. And this actually did happen within last 2 hours when I was at the store. So I don't know what this is good for. I don't know what this is all about. Let me show you why I have bought this backpack. I'm just going to put this on the side. Meanwhile, let's see the networks. That's what this is all about. Your wireless security settings to verify that connection security type is selected. Contact the network administrator for a hostel or your hardware manufacturer for further assistance. The hostel owner claims that have not seen anything like this yet either. So what this is all about, I gotta say, I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. What is this all about? I don't know. It's just that every time something new pops up. And let me show you why I have bought this brand new backpack, why I have bought this military backpack. Obviously because it's very strong, and because, look, because this is what they have done to me in hostels as well. This is another backpack that I still have, and you can see here that somebody went like this with a knife, and then what it did, let me see if I can show that. See, you can see here how the same thing was done. Also cut on both sides like this. So this is the old backpack, and this is the 2 days old backpack, and I guarantee you this was done in this very hostel within just last 2 hours. So what is this good for? I don't know. I just want to record this. Previously, as you know, my shoes also were punctured with knife. They caused quite a lot of damage to me like this. So I don't know who does this. Obviously the people do that. For whatever reasons they do that. Somebody must be very upset with me. I just want to let you know what the situation is. Give you a little update. Today is, again, it's April the 21st, 2017. Had a lot of problems in the hostels, as you know. And it looks like the problems don't stop, not even in Belarus, in Minsk. I am followed by these people, and this is the stuff they do. I don't know what to tell you. I have to mention that my Android, for instance, let me see here. Let's see this. If I can show you this here, it's connected nicely to the hostel. Does not have any connection problems. Yeah, you can see it right there, connected to the hostel. Um, it's really sad to note that that United States have fallen down, on such a level so low, you know, no principles, no ethics, no nothing. I mean, how sad. I mean, once greatest country in the world is now, exactly what I am talking about here in this video. Look, especially you American people, you know very well what I'm talking about. If you live in the US, if you're an American citizen, in the US government does that, keeps people miserable regardless, no matter what. They keep them miserable in the US. You fellow Americans, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They observe people and they see that you're happy, that you're well. For sure they will go and they will cause you a damage, they will do something to you. So that's how I know that this was done by Americans. Nobody does that crap other than Americans. In hostels, previous hostels, I have talked to you about how my food was thrown away constantly. They would throw my food away, waste my food. Then what they would do is they would come out and offer me compensation. But see, the thing is that you cannot compensate principles, people's principles, people's ethics and things, the way people perceive themselves, their conduct. You cannot compensate that. You can't just go and deliberately hurt someone and say, here is the money to you. We're gonna just pay you. For one thing, throwing away food is a mental issue. People that throw away food do have mental problems. Okay? If you do throw away food, you throw food away because you don't have the balance. You don't understand how much food you need to purchase, how much you need to spend, how much on your food. And so, people that do throw food away, people that do have mental problems. I do not throw food away. It's one of my principles. It's how I keep things straight. I don't throw one away. Somebody comes and start throwing my food away. It's actually really insult. But really, in the US, you buy a new car, the next day, very soon somebody's gonna go and they're just gonna, I don't know, cut the paint, bump the car, something have happened to me, have seen this happen to other people. Something I have not experienced in Europe, let's just put it this way, things like that. So it would be really nice for me to get back to the normal life, to the out of the hostile world, get rid of these places. Don't know what else to add to this. So I know who did this, I know why. Yeah, I just got an idea to turn on the lights. So I just wanted you to see this backpack. This is real military backpack. This is a good stuff. Okay, this stuff doesn't break. This is good to go for years, not for 2 days. Not that you would, not that one would break like almost unused. I mean, the only time I have actually used this backpack, let me just make myself clear, was when I loaded my stuff in it for trip from Lviv to Minsk. That actually happened yesterday. Practically this backpack is not even a day old, and look what this is. I just want you to see how they do it. Okay, you can see here in details how they cut brand new backpack, and it's pretty damn expensive, both sides. No, this stuff can actually not be fixed anymore. This is it. It will probably have to be replaced. Oh, this is really malicious. I mean, I just want you to see this. Life in the hostels. This is not exactly a pleasant thing to do. To be around the people around American informants or Americans alone. It's not a very pleasant thing for an individual that is just trying to get through across the world about the stuff that was done to him. Very pathetic actions on behalf of the Zionist US government. I don't have anything else to say. Very sad to know this. And this with Donald Trump as president. Donald J. Kushner Trump. Let's just put it this way. We want to do this really properly. Okay? This, what you see right here, this right here, was not written by my hands. It was written by female that worked in the same office as immigration officer, I believe it was, from Belarus, have conducted earlier today an interview with me in respect to my refugee status in Belarus. She suggested me this very place I am talking about. Okay, this is not my writing. These are her letters. She wrote this down. The address is from something else. I don't know what this is at all, but she placed the name of the hostel right here that you can see it. Okay? I'm not making these things up. We're going to do this the proper way.